Now, everyone, take a look at this video on the left, wineries before the wildfires. On the right, the aftermath. Look at that, before and after, quite something. We're joined now by John Jordan, Jordan Winery CEO. Mr. Jordan, you running one of the most famous and greatest wineries in the world, is it? Am I right?
Well, we're fortunate that customers have enjoyed our products for many years, Stuart.
Okay, can you give me an update on the situation at your winery? How are you doing?
Well, our winery, we've had numerous employees lose their homes, and we did a department-by-department review yesterday to see who needed to stay home, who was evacuated, and who wasn't, and to adjust work schedules accordingly. In times like this, there are no canned protocols, so business leaders have to be flexible and put their employees first. And fortunately, our grapes are all in, and so we've completed our harvest, so we're in a pretty good position to be able to focus on what's really important.
Is it possible for the grapes that are not in, that have not yet been harvested, could their future flavour be affected by all the smoke that's in the air?
Absolutely, it can be. Smoke taint is very real. And there's another way that flavor can be affected, too. See, there's two styles of Cabernet, two red wines, really, in this country. There's our style, which is more light, lower alcohol. And then there's those brands that really want higher sugar, higher alcohol, just a bigger wine. And for the latter group, they have their grapes hang on the vine longer. But if it can continue too long, you can end up just having it turn into raisins, because it's going to be pretty hot over the next few days. There's no rain in the forecast. So if they're not able to bring that fruit in, they may lose it altogether.
Now, my son is a winemaker in Australia, Darrenburg Vineyards near Adelaide. And when it's harvest time there, it's all hands on deck. It's a 24/7 operation. You've got to get the grapes picked. You've got to get them in the right place at the right time. Bearing in mind what's happened in Northern California, I presume that you're going to have some real trouble at your and other vineyards actually getting the harvest in and making the wine.
Well, once the harvest is in, then we can control the process a little better, and it's a lot easier once the grapes are in. As Adam pointed out in the previous segment, 75% of the harvest is already in throughout Sonoma and Napa. So to that extent, we're fortunate that it didn't happen earlier in the harvest, but it's still going to be significant.
When do you think you might get back to normal, if such a thing is possible?
I don't know. I mean, right now, these fires aren't even really contained. We have people that are moving from house to house. I mean, Adam covered that really, really well. It's a lot. You have to just stay nimble, because it's a very fluid situation right now, Stuart.
All right, John Jordan, Jordan Winery, a great one. Thanks for joining us, sir. Much obliged to you. Thank you very much.